is exciting because we are able to teach our young people who are going to go out throughout the state of South Carolina. In fact, the class that I had, the majority of them were seniors. So they are all going to leave De La Howe with beekeeping experience so that they can take it into their communities and be able to help their local communities with beekeeping all across South Carolina.
It was fun. I mean, it's pretty easy, it's fun, and it's a good learning experience.
This is one of the most incredible experiences that I've ever seen a group put together for a group of students. Here at De La Howe, the students being able to make this a practical, real-world project. We're going to have some pretty sweet honey, but we're going to have a pretty sweet experience at the same time.
You watch one of your students out here today doing this, and he was looking like a pro, shaking that thing down and dumping the bees. You had to be very proud about that.
I am proud that he's much more comfortable with bees than I am, but it looks like we'll fall right into it. I think these students will do really well.
Yeah, it's great, being able to help Mr. Mann, see Kyle do some fun stuff. It's pretty cool being able to be out here and introduce the first set of bees on campus, and hopefully see the benefits in a couple of years when we get some cool honey from De La Howe. But yeah, fun day for sure.
And why is beekeeping important? If folks are going, hey, they're just bringing a bunch of stinging animals around these children, why is beekeeping important?
Well, the majority, a good majority of the food that we eat is pollinated by pollinators. And yes, we have lots of natural pollinators here in the United States, and honeybees are not native to the Americas. But the benefit of honeybees are that there are thousands of honeybees in one colony, and they're able to be trucked to various fields to pollinate our crops in a much larger mass than the native single solitary pollinators that are native to the United States.
Right. Now, realistically speaking, when will these hives start producing honey?
Well, they will collect nectar and produce honey this year, but the majority of it will be used as energy to build wax and build out comb in these colonies. It takes about 8 pounds of honey to create 1 pound of wax. So it's going to take majority of their resources to build their home and then store just enough for them to survive the upcoming winter. Then next season, next year, is when you'll be able to reap the result of all of their hard work, because their home is already built. So then they can put their resources toward, bees are hoarders. They're going to hoard all kinds of nectar and pollen, and that way you can harvest your honey next season.
I think you'll see that here we are a lot about teaching and education and understanding what's going on in agriculture. But there's just a big commercial honeybee business in South Carolina. And there's it is one of our focuses is that we get students ready for real careers and for things that are related to the real careers and the real crops and agriculture that we have here. And so this is a big part of that.